Did that work? Am I here? Or is it working again? Oh, something's going on. Okay. Okay, I think it's working now. Okay. I have no idea what that was about. Random, weird, creepy bullshit happened. Eh. You guys are going to have to tell me if there's any... I still don't understand the brightness. So I'm going to see if I can fix that, because there should be like a control room setting. Cameraman. Is that it? Nope, that doesn't help anything. Control room? Nope, that just tells me, that just shows me who can talk on the live stream, and I know that already because I am already here. So what the heck? Open menu for better? What's that? Whatever. Point is, I'm here now, so that's good. And it's working, and everything's fine. The stream quality might be a bit not so good, because I am doing the upload again. This is a thing that happens every night at like 10 o'clock-ish. I start doing my uploads, so basically if I am late, I am here at around about 10, then in the UK that is, that's the UK time, then it does mean that I will be uploading a video and the stream quality will either be poor or it will be lagging behind quite a lot. So forgive me. Forgive me. Jeffrey's already in the chat. I'm back to the old setup, by the way, so I'm not actually looking at the chat on this computer, which is good. I'm actually looking at it on the actual computer, which is meant to be showing me the stream playback, which is good. He says, Jeffrey Griffin says, hi Tubbs, great big hugs and snuggles to you. How are you doing? I'm guessing that's what HRU means. I don't normally do that. I don't normally do the abbreviations and stuff. It's only because of my weird dyslexia. Basically meant that it's annoying to do that when you have to abbreviate things and remember the spelling of things as well as the abbreviations of things. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I've been basically doing not much today. I've done like one piece of editing today, and it was a very tiny piece, and it's more stock animations, more ending animations and stuff. Only because it was in my edit folder, to be edited folder. So basically, I was like, oh, I better watch that and find that. It's kind of creepy actually, because it's like a really old cartoon, and it's about these kids. It's called like Somewhere in Dreamland or something like that. And basically, it's about these poor kids, and they basically they collect like firewood or old antique, like broken down things from the street, and then they go home after going past all of these shops and stuff. They go home and they're so poor that basically all they can eat is this bit of old bread, and there's a loaf of bread and it's really old and crusty, and like the mother is like so weak that she can't actually rip it in half all the way, and like these two kids get given this bit of bread, and then they go to sleep, and then they dream of all of these sweets and cakes and stuff, because they've been on the street, and they've been seeing all of these storefronts with all of these, one storefront was a bakery, and one of them was like a meat you know, butchers, and then like another one. I can't remember what the other one was. I think it was just a general grocery store. But no, they just dream of food, and it's all very, very sad. But no, there is one good thing in this whole little cartoon that's really old, that's public domain, and that is that the baker is kind of cute and round because he's a baker. So I basically have like cut him out of all of those bits. It's not a very long cartoon, so I'm not going to be probably featuring this video, you know, on my channel or anything. But the only problem with it is that basically I can see how this can be construed as being a little bit creepy and a little bit pedophilic, I guess, because he's like, he eyes up the kids who are looking in his store, and basically it's one of those things of like, it's just a very sweet guy who just wants to give these kids a treat. He's a very sweet fat guy who basically has got lots and lots of bakery, you know, he's got lots and lots of like sweets and stuff, and he just wants to give it to the kids. But it kind of like, I was watching the playback of it and I was like, this is weird. This could be misconstrued so many ways. This is weird. But all he wants to do is just make sure that they're not starving children. That's the main thing, you know. He doesn't want them to starve. That's the only deal. I mean, but yeah, my brain went into a weird place, and I was like, I was really struggling to think of like, should I have this at the end of my channel? But whatever. Hopefully it will be good. Who knows? But yeah, I did a bit of editing there, and then basically I've just been doing nothing with my partner. I didn't get to sleep like until really late last night, and that's probably the alcohol, because basically if I have a drink, I do get sleepy, but I don't get tired sleepy. You know, that's the main problem with that. So yeah, I haven't had a shower yet. That's mainly because my partner had to go out to the local storage area to pick up a bunch of stuff for our holiday. Our holiday slash parents visit. It's not really a holiday. I've been trying to think of it as a holiday, but it's you know, I'm going to see my parents, so it's not really a holiday if you think of it that way. But I've been trying to. It's a holiday for my partner. But it's not a holiday for me, you know. So yeah. So yeah, he had to go out to he's gone out to visit friends. Actually Daryl. He's gone out to see Daryl and stuff. But because I was still exhausted, he's gone out to pick up some stuff from the lockup that we basically need for a holiday, because we'll be camping most of the time. We'll be doing the camping thing. There is an actual tent that's big enough to fit me in. It's called a yurt. We're doing the yurt thing. Yeah, he's gone to get some like camping supplies, and basically he's also gone over to visit some friends. So basically I stuck around here because I didn't want to go visit, like, I don't like visiting friends if I'm like not well or if I'm overly tired, because then I just get grouchy and hungry all the time, and I don't want to eat all of Daryl's food. So there's that. But yeah, he's out there at the moment for dinner. I've had my own dinner, so I'm just chilling with you guys. So yeah, we've got Howard. He says that he's going to be listening because I came on just at the start of his workout. But no, it's good to see Howard in the chat, because I haven't seen him in the chat for a while. So hi Howard. I know you can't see me waving if you're working out, but whatever. I hope you're okay. Panafox is here also, so that's cool. So yeah. Jeffrey says, sounds like an interesting cartoon. It is. You know, it's a very sweet cartoon. It's very creative. You know, and it's very much in the old style of, you know, the original cartoon style of things. So it is very sweet how they animate stuff, but it's also a very sad story at the same time. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. If you want to look for the cartoon, then it's Somewhere in Dreamland. That's what it's called. It's called Somewhere in Dreamland. I think that's what it's called. Well, no, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not sure that's all of the title. So if you can find it, then by all means watch it. It does have a very nice, very sweet ending. It's a happy ending. It's not all doom and gloom, but it does make you kind of like, it makes you really feel for these kids and the times, you know, and how things have changed, you know. So it's just one of those things. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I did get some shots from it, so that's good. I will be putting up. I should have been editing that. The bunch of stock images that I've used this week. I'm thinking about doing like a bi-weekly series of all of the stock animations that I use on the end of my videos, and all of the stock footage and stuff from public domain, and basically just putting them all in one video, because I know Jeffrey wants to. I know Jeffrey doesn't mind seeing it, so that would be cool. But I don't know if it will be like interesting to anybody else. I might do it. I might do a test when I come back from my holiday. I'm not sure yet. You know, basically put up one of the videos, like one extra long one, and see how that goes. See if there's any interest. See what the comments are like on it and stuff like that. But yeah, because basically I do when I do the stock. When I do the stock images, well, you know, when I pull my ending credit kind of things for my videos, when I pull those off of these videos, I watch the entire thing to see if I can find any like good bits that are related to my channel in them, and yeah, it's sometimes funny, it's sometimes awkward, it's weird, but no, I basically try to get all of the best parts and I put them in a video in the editor software. I basically put them in a video of their own, and then I just save each individual clip from that movie, you know, from the original movie as its own movie, so that it can be put onto the end of the finished movies that I make. You know what I mean? Because I do that, I basically have a line of all of these things, and if they go over like 45 seconds, you know, if they all total up to 45 seconds, then I sometimes just save that as a completed, you know, its own separate movie, and upload it to the channel whenever I can, because some of them are interesting, some of them are funny, you know, and some of them I know like specifically certain people would like. So yeah, I do have a couple that are on there, you know, on the waiting list to be uploaded. So yeah. Jeffrey says, that sounds great. I hope you and your partner have fun camping. We'll have fun camping. I'm mostly looking forward to going to the beach a lot and going out a lot and going to the pub a lot. You know. So yeah, camping is going to be fun. I don't really, like I said, it's not really a holiday for me in my sense, because I'm going to be mainly there to visit my parents. So yeah, especially my dad and stuff, and it's a very sad situation. All of it's just a very sad situation. So I'd rather not talk about that. I'm trying to save myself emotionally and all that stuff for when I'm actually there and stuff. Everybody seems happy. That's the weirdest part of this all. Everybody seems happy, so they're dealing with whatever is happening way better than I am, apparently. I don't know. I might even get to see my my nephews again, so that'll be fun. So I might get punched in the stomach by a 3 and a 4-year-old. It doesn't hurt, so it doesn't really matter. But it's just like it happens all the time when I see them now. They just love to hit me as hard as they can in the tummy, and that's my brother's fault mainly, I guess, because he's like. He's the little brother, so yeah, he's a bit of an arsehole, whatever. Oh, Panda Fox says, I like the old cartoons, especially Popeye and Betty Boop. Yeah, I would say that basically the Popeye and Betty Boop ones are the ones where I mine the most of my. I call it stock mining. You know, stock clip mining or stock mining. The folder on my computer in which I keep all of these are called it's called the stock mine, and yeah, because I'm basically like pulling out the clips and putting them on repeat or something just to put them on the end of my videos, and yeah, I will say that basically when I was finding the actual clips themselves, one of the best places I found to get the animations of like rounder rounder male characters or like farm animals and stuff like that, just random fun chubby characters, has been the Popeye imagery, especially the early Bluto stuff, because like Bluto wasn't always this big buff guy. I mean, he was, but he was also a round big buff guy. So yeah, and I've been managing to get a lot of those off of there and stuff, especially since like in real life, like a while ago, it was a while ago now, I might have shifted over to more the chubby side, but one of the things that like people used to call me at the bear bar and stuff like that was basically a short Bluto and stuff. They used to basically say, it's like, I love your build, it's a very short Bluto build. It's a Bluto build, but you're, you know, slightly shorter than the average, which is kind of insulting but funny. But it's an early Bluto build, and that's like, thanks. So that's one of the reasons why I basically have gotten all of the Bluto imagery as well. So there's a mosquito in a spider web, and I can see the spider. It's on my window. You can see the spider. It's doing nothing about it. There's a spider right there, you fucking idiot. By the way, if anybody can tell me or warn me if there's a spider behind me, then that would be awesome. If you see one on the wood, or if you see one like coming down on me and stuff like that, then that would be awesome, because they are fucking active tonight. I have no idea what's going on, but like this wall in particular, just because I can see it, it probably is happening behind me. But this wall in particular, there's spiders going backwards and forwards all the time. There's actually one running on the underside of one of these wood slots, the wood panels, right now, and I can see you. So yeah, spider fun. But yeah, the Betty Boop cartoons is also it's just they're slightly creepy because they deal with death a lot. Like all of them can be related to like death and sadness, and it's creepy. You know, they always put a spin on it, a nice spin on it at the end, but it's still it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, the Betty Boop ones have some of the best characters and some of the most cartoony animation before they were afraid of freaking people out with how like animation can like make a character do anything, like stretch or fly, or lots of people turning into planes. I never understood that one. People turn into planes, apparently. It's just a thing. Just because they turn into planes. Whatever. I haven't had a drink yet. Well, I have, but I haven't had a drink on camera yet. We're already going into weird psychedelic stuff. So yeah. Jeffrey says, I like those two, Pat. So he likes the cartoons too. Howard says, Somewhere in Dreamland. Was that what it's called? I'll need to remember it. Yes, Somewhere in Dreamland. You know what? I'm gonna do a quick looking it up for you, just to make sure that I know. So if I type into YouTube, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, no, in Dream, yeah. If you type in Somewhere in and then the letter D, then it's the first thing, and then you basically enter, and it's there. Fletcher cartoon, Somewhere in Dreamland, Max Fletcher cartoon, Somewhere in Dreamland, 1936. These are all the same thing, but this is what I'm talking about. So yeah, if you go for the longer one, I think it's about 12 minutes, 14 seconds. So if you go for that one, that's the one you should look out for. But no, it's a very sweet cartoon. Did anybody watch I recommended the movie Charade, which is a public domain movie that I was watching after I pulled a bunch of public domain films and short films and stuff off the internet. But one of the ones that I did was Charade, and that's where the chubby French cops are. That's the movie that the chubby French cops are in. But no, I had a blast watching that movie while it was in my movie editor. I watched it all in my movie editor and forgot many times that what exactly I was doing. I was just watching a movie at this stage. It's actually not a bad movie. It's freaky how nice that movie is, how good that movie is, and funny, and just surreal, but nice. It's weird. I don't get it. It's just interesting, you know. So I've got a random hang now. That's gonna have to go. I can't see the chat at the moment because I'm still on the other page. One sec, guys. I've got a hang now on my little finger. There we go. But yeah, I'm trying to find the Charade full movie. Is that what it's called? Ha! It says watch from $2.49. No, you can buy it from YouTube Movies for £2.49 in the UK. But no, it's Charade. It's there. 1963. So if you look up Charade or however you say it, 1963, then you can watch that entire movie, and I enjoyed it. I don't know if it's for everybody, but I certainly liked it. It's just one of those things that I recommend for you guys. If you want a full feature-length movie for free, then watch that. It's public domain. It's you can watch it for free, or you can pay whatever price YouTube is. You can find it on YouTube for free because that's where I saw it. So yeah, what the fuck? What the frick, honestly. So yeah. Yeah, look up Charade as well if you want to do that. Jeffrey says, that's okay, Tubbs, I understand. Great big hugs to you and your family. Thanks, dude. Howard says, okay, thanks. So I'm guessing that means he got the yeah, it's a Fletcher cartoon in Somewhere in Dreamland. If you're gonna look it up later, it's a nice little cartoon. So there we go. If you're looking for like free entertainment and you want to see some of the classic stuff, then there are entire channels dedicated to these two public domain movies on YouTube. They're entire channels. Like one of the ones that I get is like what's it called? It's like free public domain. That's the name of the channel, or public domain database or something. Honestly, I mean, if it's on YouTube, then yeah. But I mean, like, also, I do go onto a website called archive.net or .something. And basically they have a bunch of all of that is public domain, and some of it is quite interesting, but you have to really dig into that website to actually find any good gold, you know. I spent ages looking for a public domain movie, because there was like I can't remember what it was. I think it was in a music video. Somebody used like an old cartoon movie stock, and that was the whole music video. But on this music video, they basically used a couple of clips of like somebody like playing the drums, and then a big guy who was quite cute, basically like just standing next to the drums, and then them using his belly as a drum, and it was like, oh, it's so cute. So yeah. So if you're looking for public domain stuff, then there's a ton of it on YouTube. You can even type in public domain, or you can just watch. You know, if you can type in animation and then the year, or from a year that's close to the animation that you want to see, you know, animation and then whatever year, and it will come up with that if you want to look at some old cartoons. So yeah, there's stuff from practically anywhere after the 1880s or something. I think that's it. I think 1880 is the limit. But like anytime after that, if you type in animation, and you'll find something. It's amazing. It's weird and amazing. So yeah. Oh, Bear Buff's here. Hey, dude. Would you let me know if you want to join? I think we know how to do this now, so let me know if you want to join. I am just waiting, so basically I'm waiting for an upload to happen. I'm only going to be here for a couple hours, maybe. I don't know. How's the upload doing? I'm uploading 2 videos, but they're kind of short, so yeah. I kind of got one stalled because it's the blow to pop video, and then it's the animation. Well, it's the next one is really short, so it shouldn't take that long time. But it's saying 41%. Did you guys like the last video, by the way? Because I liked shooting that one, and I got some good stuff off it. I don't know if Beboff is talking to me or not when he says, "Hey, dude, what's up?" Because everybody's he said hi to everybody. Anyway, stretch. I'm trying to get my beer. I've rinsed my glass off. I put it in the dishwasher, but I haven't had the dishwasher on yet. But I have rinsed my glass. Actually, I can put it here. That's safer. I'm not over any keyboards or anything like that. Getting my beer. Getting the Abbott Ale because that was super yummy last night. I'm definitely having more of that. I have had it before. I did remember having it before. Around a bit of plastic that can be recycled. Okay. So yeah, that's me rambling done. Open topic. Does anybody want to talk about anything? Have a nice general chat. And excuse me. I had a lot of pizza before I came on tonight, and that sometimes can make me gassy. So I apologize in advance. Yeah, I will join in a bit. We'll let you know, dude. Okay. Just give me a shout. Let me know. Pour my beer properly. See, look how little head that makes when I do it that way. Gene Man says, I'm a get myself a beer too. By all means, it's Saturday, you might as well. There was some left in that because it went all over my already dirty shirt. So yeah. Bella says, yeah, dude, it's for Tubbs. What? It is for Tubbs. You're the only one I call dude. It just fits. You call me dude. Oh. I don't mind dude. I'm okay, by the way. Yeah. Work out down. Now time to cool down, says Howard. What do you do to work out, by the way? Just curious. I just lift a bunch of weights every now and again, and I walk a lot, so that's my workout. Well, I won't be doing that when I'm on holiday. There we go. Beer. Beboff, I'm still thinking about how nice you sound. Lol. I hope all is well with you. Sorry for the delay. I just got home. And he says, thanks, Jeff. Sounds like you had a good workout, Howard. Do a full round of circuits. What does that mean? Like, I'm not a gym expert, you know, so I don't know. You know, I barely know what my weights are called and what I do, because I basically just do weights, curls, and I do an angle assisted push-ups and angle and squats. It's basically what I do. Sometimes with weights, sometimes not with weights. That's my whole workout. I do it like once a day-ish. You know, sometimes I don't do it. I do like I do about an hour a day. Combined with all the walks, because I walk around a lot. Like, I'm always on my feet, apart from like sitting here now. Squats, push-ups, lunges, dumbbell rows, planks, and jumping jacks. Ooh, I can't do with all of the jumping and stuff because like it hurts my belly. Yes, it was awesome, Tubbs. The angle of the video was perfect. Awesome view of you. Yeah, Jeffrey, you're delayed again. Because I asked about how the video is going, how you like the video. A while ago. I think it might be stuck. It's been stuck at 30% on the main page for a while, and 41% for a little while as well. But it's to be expected, guys. I mean, sometimes it does behave, and sometimes it doesn't behave. All in a row, 3 times. Add reps, seconds as needed. Okay. Kill. Beboff says, wow, that's a huge pint. It's like you're about to drink an entire baby. What? It's a Stein. It's a German Stein. It's 1 liter of beer. I don't know how long ago that the Stein was invented. You know, it's like 1,000 years old. I don't know. I honestly don't know how long ago the Stein was invented. If anybody can figure that out, that'd be great. I'm actually really concerned about this upload because it's starting to piss me off if it's really actually stuck. 41%. Yeah, I think it's stuck. Feck. Which just means I'm gonna have to re-upload the stupid thing. And it's already been uploading for like an hour, guys. It won't. It will not have it. It's being crazy. Shall we give it another chance and just wait like 5 minutes? What do you mean, Stein? That's the name of this particular kind of glass. It's called a Stein, beer Stein, Stein. But yeah, it's just it's actually got a liter kind of. I don't know if you can see that, but on the glass it's got 1L, so 1 liter. But no, that's how much it holds. It's two pints of beer, essentially. And it's super yummy because it's the Abbott's beer, and I like the Abbott's beer. Abbott's ale. Bring me more ale and some plump, delicious babies to eat. If anybody knows what that's from, then they get a gold star from me. I know it's not been 5 minutes, but I wanted to check anyway. Yeah, it's stuck. Oh shit. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back to the uploader. I hate this. Go to videos. Yeah, it was stuck. It was not having it. Sorry for the technicalities, guys. The stream might just have improved a lot because it's no longer uploading anything. So I'll go to uploads and I go select file and blah 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 blah. Where are you, button? Right, I go to the video description, and I've sneakily I did not change anything. Here we go. Honestly, guys, I will be back with you in just a sec. There we go. And it's uploading again. There we go. There we go. And 308 views. Preparing uploading. 0% uploaded. Let's see if it works this time. Okay. Howard says that sucks. What? Bevel says. Wait a minute. Am I missing something? No. Bevel says, ooh, cool. Howard says, sounds like Monty Python. What does? Oh, it's not. It's not Monty Python. They say it in this exact inflection. Bring me more ale and some delicious, succulent babies to eat. I just don't know why he says babies to eat that way, because it's weird. Some plump, succulent babies to eat. Just his voice switches when he says it. But if anybody can tell me what that's from, then you know, you get a gold star from me. Bella says, speaking of 1 liter, in my country there is a saying: if you want to get drunk, don't count glasses. It's stupid, but I like it. Okay. What does it mean? Isn't that a thing? You just drink until you're drunk. You can count the glasses. I only know how many glasses gets me drunk, how many pints of beer gets me drunk, because it's just something that, like, somebody was counting when I was drinking. I don't know exactly where that comes from. Like, I've had an entire mini keg of beer, and that was ouchy. You know, that was kind of like, that just gave me a headache. It didn't really get me drunk. It just gave me a headache. Howard's laughing. Gene says, nice. Where are you from, Bear Buff? I don't think he wants to tell anybody, which is fine. Howard says, I've always prided myself on knowing my limit. What's your limit then? Just curious. But like I said, mine's 8 pints. So 4 of these in quick succession will get me drunk. But yeah, any more than that, and I could be sick. But when I did the mini keg, which was 5 liters, I think, that just gave me a headache. Like, I got a really bad headache, and I did not enjoy myself for a while. So yeah, all that point started because the quality just shifted drastically. So I apologize for that. Jackman says, I like when you smile, your eyes are disappearing. Okay. A weird compliment. Bebov says, yes, it's like don't count or track numbers of shots you drank. Just drink and enjoy. I don't really like shots that much, you know, because you don't get to taste it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't get to taste your alcohol. So I don't really like shots. However, I do like a good Scotch whiskey. That's just yummy, you know. So yeah, like, I will do shots, but essentially, yeah, it's weird. I like bourbon. Bourbon's quite nice as well, but people do shots of bourbon, so I never understood that. Howard said, I have a low tolerance that may or may not be attributed to my racial background. And he's got Asian. So, okay. I'm Irish, so I have a high tolerance. Jeffrey Griffin says, hi, Gene. Bella says, once I drank like 17 shots of tequila. My friends told me that because they kept tracking the shots I made. Then I don't know what happened seriously. Well, yeah, because alcohol is a like neural inhibitor when it comes to like formation of memories and stuff. It's actually a poison. It's like a neurotoxin in that sense. So basically, yeah, it can like prevent you from remembering stuff. That's why a lot of people don't remember stuff when they're drunk. Like, my accent shifts radically when I'm drunk, apparently, to the point where I get really northern, and then if I continue drinking, apparently I get Irish. It goes back to my original Irish accent, which is cool because I can't actually put on a northern accent. I can't put on that's a northern English accent, a northern accent, and I can't put on an Irish accent anymore because of my random speech therapy, like speech disorder thing. So, and I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. I don't remember any of that. So that's kind of weird, but cool, but weird at the same time. Howard says, I don't know if you know this, but Asians have a supposed allergy to alcohol. If you watch an Asian get drunk, his face turns red. Dude, everybody's face turns red when they get drunk. That's just one of the side effects of being drunk. It's not a thing. You know. But no, I don't think it's an allergy. Essentially, I think it's because the strength of alcohol is radically different for cultures around the world. For example, in France, the strength of alcohol is quite high, but they have a lot of wines and stuff like that, which has a high alcohol content naturally, and they basically like have built up almost a tolerance to with their, you know, because they have wine with their foods a lot of the time, and cheeses and things that basically bind with alcohol and stuff like that. Whereas like so most Europeans have a rather high like alcohol tolerance because essentially we've been drinking for a long time. You know, it's not really a thing. You know, we have to try hard to get drunk. So yeah. Which is why in Germany they've got like lots of beer and you get like it in this quantity and stuff like that, and it's like it's just a thing. So yeah, it's a thing. It doesn't really matter what nationality you are. In Ireland, alcohol was like, it was the drink of, you know, basically you drank all sorts if you were highborn, you know, basically if you were nobility and stuff like that. And also, but alcohol, like beer and stuff, was also ready for like the peasants and stuff a long time ago. So essentially, alcohol has been readily available to all of the, you know, all of the populace of Ireland. And the reason why they've got such a high tolerance of alcohol, and the reason why they basically they drink a lot, is because of Irish culture itself is basically built upon the whole fact that we're here for a, you know, we're here for a good time, not a long time. So basically, yeah, it lubricates the merriment of the people, essentially, and it has done for as long as Ireland's been around. So Ireland is like the place with the highest alcohol threshold, I think, in the world. And I'm not just saying that because I'm Irish. I'm just saying that because it's like I know a lot about Irish culture, and not all of it is about alcohol, but a lot of Irish culture does have alcohol a part of it, if you know what I mean. You know, if you're sick, then you have a drink. You know, if you're recovering from a rough night, then you have a drink in the morning. You know, it's you have a pint of Guinness in the morning and stuff like that. By the way, beer for breakfast, really good. I'm not saying that everybody should become alcoholic. I'm just saying that, like, it's kind of like it's kind of like overdoing it, but in moderation, and that's what the Irish do. I know that's weird, but it's fun. So whatever. Yeah, it's the same. I think the Scottish have the same thing, but yeah, African countries. In Africa, there's a lot of prohibition, and there's a lot of, well, there's not much of the alcohol stuff. You know, as it's not part of their culture. It's almost not at all part of their culture. You know, so essentially they don't really have a lot of alcohol-based traditions you know, stuff like that. It's just, yeah. In India itself, basically there's a, there is an alcohol. Alcohol is part of their culture, and it's not a big deal. They do have parts of their year where they do not have alcohol and stuff like that. And again, that's alcohol. That's just part of their culture, which is fine. Australia is basically a bunch of Europeans, so basically that doesn't really make sense. China, Japan, and Korea, and like that part of Asia, the alcohol is a lot different and it's weaker, but it's weaker most of the time, but you do get different concentrations, and that's different. And of course America is a bunch of Europeans, so basically you just, yeah. So yeah, around the world alcohol is different and alcohol tolerances are different, but it's a cultural thing. It's not really about your race, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry if I ranted about this, but yeah, it's a generational thing as well. Gene Man says my whole body turns red. Okay. My dad and sister both have this attribute. Well, yeah. Belle says, yeah, so that's on the bar. They ask you, name your poison. Yeah, exactly, because alcohol is, ethanol is actually a poison to humans, but whatever. We drink it anyway because it tastes good, whatever. Howard says it's a generational thing. Yeah, it can be a generational thing as well, I don't know what to say about that. I'm just, basically, like my great grandfather. Apparently, he, as a boy, he basically had alcohol right from when he was born to when he died, and it was just, apparently nobody ever saw him drunk. So it's not a thing. Well, he was really Irish, so like really Irish. So he might have been drunk all the time, but nobody noticed. But, he died when he was like 100, I think, or something. It's ridiculous. Thanks, Jeff, but it wasn't amazing at all. Well, because after I got wasted, guess what did I do? What did you do, Bear Buff? Jeffy says, poor Bear Buff. Yes, I can already imagine what happened. Really? Jeffy says, that is cool that your accent changes when you drink a lot of tubs. But seriously, you hold alcohol perfectly. Here I've seen so many people get sloppy drunk. I don't know. I don't know what sloppy drunk is. I know happy drunk, and I know sleepy drunk, and I know mean drunk. I know those kind of drunk, but I've never seen sloppy drunk. I think that's just overly drunk. If you're sloppy drunk, I'm not sure. Gene Man says, got to go. It's 6 a.m. here. Got a lot to do. Bye. Bye, Gene Man. Where the hell are you? Where it's 6 a.m. Because that means that you're that way a lot. So you're in Russia? What's going on? Maybe you're in India. Bella says, after 1 hour walk up and drove my friends to a restricted area full of army and said, I'm wasted and I want to go get into a party. Guys, trust me, one soul just laughed until it cried. Okay? Is that, that's your drunk story? Okay. That's cute. Wow. It's already up to 14%, by the way, the upload, and 15%. An hour and a half, it says. That's fine. Jeffrey will probably know what the next video is going to be, but I don't know if any of you will, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, my drunk story is, when I think of my drunkest story, but I can't think of anything. Nothing bad, you know, nothing crazy. Okay, random memory just popped into my head. Like, wow. Yep, I remember a drunken story. Okay. So, I don't know who this was exactly with. I was with an elder, you know, with somebody that was older than me at the time. But when I was like 19 something, it was either with my my girlfriend's father or with my uncle. I can't remember which one. But essentially, like on my 19th, it was like over my birthday. I seriously can't remember. I seriously can't remember. I'm trying to remember my best. On one of my birthdays, or one of my, I think it was my cousin's birthday, so it's probably with my uncle. So I was with my cousin and my uncle, and we basically just taken my cousin out on a night of drinking, because it was like, you know, he could finally get into bars and stuff. He's slightly older than me, but still, you know. But no, my uncle and my cousin, basically, we went out drinking, and then we came back and just, well, going to continue drinking because the bar closed. We're going to continue drinking, and we did continue drinking in my uncle's garage, in my uncle's like garage workshop area place. And we were just talking and stuff, and we had cigars and everything like that. And I had drank way too much. And I just remember thinking that basically one more sip of this drink and I'm definitely going to be sick. So I shouldn't have any more of this drink. And basically, fucking Spite, I saw you. And then basically I had a drink. I had one more drink because I can't remember. So this is shady. This is really shady. I had some whiskey. My cousin basically passed me a shot of whiskey or something. Well, actually, it was a glass of whiskey, and basically it was like, you know, try this, you know, because I had never tried this particular brand of whiskey or something, so I had this whiskey, and apparently I turned a shade of green, and then my uncle asked me, was like, "Are you okay?" And he got up, and he basically was hovering over me, and he was a big, beary guy. And basically, like, just when I was about to say, "I'm okay," I sneezed, but I puke sneezed. All over him. All over his beard. All over his belly. All over myself. It was just, like, pale goo had erupted out of me. But I didn't feel bad about it. I was just like, what's that? You know, and he's kind of just like, you fucked up. But yeah, that's the most drunk I've ever gotten, and the most that's the weirdest, funniest story that I've got, I think. Just the image of my uncle, basically. Yeah, it was definitely my uncle now. I do remember that. I remember it so clearly. He just wiped his face and kind of just said to me, you know, look, he stood up, looked down at me and said, "You fucked up." So yeah, that's my drunkest story. I don't think that's my bestest story. But yeah, there was, oh God. No, yeah, I remember my other one. Embarrassing. Embarrassing as shit. Embarrassing as fuck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is bad. This is embarrassing, but I can see the funny side of it now. This one was with my girlfriend and involved my girlfriend's dad. Okay. So me and my girlfriend, basically, we, again, I was 19. We'd come back from a party, and on the way back from the party, we basically got some alcohol because she'd never really gotten drunk before, you know. She never really tried to get drunk, and I never encouraged it. I didn't encourage it. I just remember it's like, if you want to get drunk, then you could, you know, we could just go to this shop and get a drink. Because even when I was 19, over in the UK, we have this law that you can't sell alcohol to anybody that's under the age of 21, and you have to have like, you have to have ID and stuff like that if you're under 21. So you can't purchase alcohol when you're 21. You can still drink alcohol when you're under 21, you know, but you can't purchase it. But anyway. Yeah, I still looked, even though I was 19, I still looked quite a lot older than I was, because I was still stockily built. I wasn't fat, but I still was stockily built, and I always had facial hair all the time. So yeah, I was 19. We got her a glass of vodka thing, you know, bottle of vodka, and on the way back from the party, she happily had the vodka, which is fine. But yeah, she said that basically she wasn't feeling drunk, but she was fiddling with my junk, and I was already quite drunk, and I was kind of like, you know, I basically had whiskey dick, you know. It wasn't working, but she kept fiddling and everything, and it just wasn't working. And we would, you know, this was happening on the walk home, on the walk home to her place. So we got to her place, and we got onto, she had a front porch, and basically a section of the front porch was kind of covered over, you know. It was an actual front porch. In the UK, you know, houses usually don't have big porches. They normally just have, like, when you say of a porch, you have like this little thing around the doorway, and that's it. It's not really a porch. But no, this was a proper porch that they had. But no, we were on the front porch, and basically we had really shitty drunk sex. Really shitty drunk sex. Like, oh, it was, I don't remember much about it. She enjoyed some of it, but she doesn't remember it either. Like, fuck. But no. Essentially, after we had done the act, and I had somehow, like, I came, basically, I don't remember much apart from basically having to crawl out of the house so that her dad didn't see me, who was in the living room having his breakfast. But no, I didn't make it out of the house. I basically was just, I made it to the front door, and then like, and then her dad basically was like, said, "Hi, Sean." Like he was like sitting on the sofa that was like they had like a sofa, a TV, and the stairs were behind the sofa, and he was facing the TV. And basically, while he was eating he was eating something, cereals or something, and he said, "Hi, Sean," as I thought I was really stealthy, and I creeped down the stairs, and basically I got to the front door, which is right next to the bottom of the stairs, and then basically he just said, "Hi, Sean," and I was like, "Hi, Mr. T." it wasn't Mr. T, it was Mr. S. Yes. But yeah, it was like, you know, you said to me that it's like, you know, you could stay over. We don't mind you staying over and stuff like that. You're both of legal age. You're both adults. We get what's going on. And he was like, I was like, okay, I'll think about it next time. I just wanted to get out of there. I just wanted to get the fuck out of there. I somehow sensed what was coming, and then he basically turned around on the sofa and basically said to me, he said, you know, we have a security camera on the porch, right? And I was horrified. I turned white, and I was horrified. Like, fuck. You know, I was about to be killed. That's what I thought. I was like, he's gonna murder me. He's gonna murder me. This is the end of my life. This is, you know, this is how it all goes down. This is how it ends. I was a teenager, you know. It was all very over dramatic. It was fun. But no, he basically, I basically said, yes, I knew that, but don't you have to push the bell or something for it to start recording? And then basically he said, oh, it did that. Like, one of you must have hit it with your elbows or something. And I was like, okay, yes, I'm definitely going to be murdered now. But yeah, no, he was fine with it. He was fine with it. He basically just was making sure that, like, he wanted to make sure that she was okay. And I wanted to make sure that, like, he said that I had to watch the tape. I am really sorry about it. He actually said that to me. He said, I'm really sorry. I had to watch the tape, the recording, the security camera. He said that I couldn't really see much besides, you know, one of your asses occasionally poking through into the side of the corner. So don't worry about it. I didn't see anything. I just want to know that you were using protection and that, you know, everything's fine and everything's safe, and you guys are having fun but in the safe way and all that stuff. And it was like, it was just the most awkward conversation ever. But no, that's my most embarrassing drunk story, I think. And I've been talking for a long time. I'm so sorry, guys. Ouch. Sorry. Jonathan says, hi everybody from Madrid. Hi dude. Beboff says, cool story. Which one? Beboff, that's a funny drunk story, says Jeffrey. Jeffrey says, wow Tubbs, now your story tops it all. That's hilarious. Which one was that? Was that the latest one? Because that was painful. I don't know if you can tell through because of the bright light, but I've gone slightly red. I was young, whatever, you know. I am still young. It was about 10 years ago, whatever. Actually, it was 10 years ago. That's crazy. Jonathan says, hi Jeff, I use this channel like English lessons for me. Oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. I can't speak English. I speak English badly, not well, improper. So Beryl says, I guess I can join now. Yeah, sure. It'll save me talking because I've been talking way long time. I apologize for over talking. Weird stories, I know those. So yeah, bear above. How did we do this last time? So I hit the button. And I have to put the capital letters in. So I do this, and do I have to have your email address? The Gmail address? I need something. Oh, God. I'm embarrassed now. I shouldn't have said that. I should have told that story. Shit. I would say that it's bragging, but if I told my straight friends this story, and I think I did, then essentially it's the sex isn't that good. It was a drunken blur, you know. So it's not. I can't even boast properly. Okay. So let's try this first. So hopefully Bearbuff will be able to join us. I sent you the direct link, so I can't remember your email address, but oh, come on, I was typing in the wrong thing. There we go. What was the date, the year that you put on there? I can't remember the date. What, you know what? It was 19 something. Was your email? Howard says, I can feel the pain. I can't take embarrassing moments so well, even in movies. Well, it's just a story. Hopefully it doesn't affect you that much. Did you get anything, Bearbuff? No, I don't think you did. Why doesn't it save people in my favorites? I'm sure I saved this email address, but it's not coming up on my favorites. Fuck's sake. I'm going to go for... Oh, that's wrong. No. Did you? I need your Gmail address again because it's not coming up in my favorites. I've got all of it, but the last initial and the date. So 19 there. There you are. Got your ink. Right, I'm sending it. Sending both the invites to you. I think you have to open up. There's a space. Damn you! There you are. Right, invited. So you have to open up Hangouts or something. I think that's how you did it last time. You opened up Hangouts and you found me on there or something. There you are. I see you.
Hello.
Howdy.
Yeah, it's working.
I can hear you super clearly, so that's good.
Oh, excellent.
I don't know how it's coming out yet on the live stream, but there it is.
I just want to open the YouTube so I can see and I can read the comments. The chat.
I really do hope that my drunk stories weren't too cringy.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Is it though? Is it really? It's like funny at the time. No, that's the opposite of what I was trying to say. It's funny now, maybe.
Yeah, it's
But,
funny now. Yes, it's funny.
but at the time, I could just when my girlfriend's dad just like said hi, Sean. Like somehow, I'd never asked him. How did he know I was behind him? Because I was pretty proud of myself for being super sneaky. But yeah, maybe he just smelt sex on me or something. I don't know.
Sometimes if you do things like you used to do it when you're a child, you will panic. Like to jump in the pool from the like 10 feet or like 15 feet, you will panic now. But like previously we used to do it like big time.
I've never done a high dive before.
What?
I've never done a high dive. Sorry, just random random thing. I've done a dive, but I've never done a high dive.
It's amazing, man. It was like, I don't know, for me it was like 15 years ago.
I jumped off a cliff into the water, into like the
No,
sea.
no. This
No,
one, no.
that's what I've done. I'm just saying that I've done that. But yeah,
So how are things with you?
with me, I'm fine.
Excellent.
I'm fine. I'm kind of looking forward to my holiday. That isn't really a holiday. But no, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm just so tired. I just got home. It was a full day as usual, but everything's okay now. It's good to be home.
Howard says you told us your cliff story, not my cliff story. I've jumped off a cliff many times, Howard.
This is my story.
What, your story? You have a cliff story? No?
Me? Who? Me? No,
Yeah, do you have a cliff story?
no, of course not.
But why are you adverse to jumping off of cliffs besides the obvious? Yeah.
Once I was swimming in the sea and I was jumping above the wave. You know this game? And I jumped for like the wave took me for like 10 feet and I just stepped on a broken glass. And
Oh,
it was the last the last sea story for me. I was in pain. It was crazy, and the blood and all the thing and all the beach came to my just looking in my feet at my feet and like taking pictures or I it was stupid.
yeah. That's one of the main reasons I don't like swimming in the ocean
Yeah,
is because it's the fear of the unknown because sometimes you can swim out so far that you can't see the bottom, which is fine, but it's creepy. It's just weird and creepy to me.
it
And
is weird.
the other thing is, yeah, that there is like stuff in the sand that you can't see, and you can accidentally like stand on it and stuff. And yeah, that would suck. I had something similar
Yeah.
happen to me. Uh, Actually, with my hand, the like kind of the same thing. I was fake surfing, and like while we were on a beach holiday somewhere in the UK, and yeah, I basically was doing that in the water, and my hand like touched the actual sand, but it wasn't sand. There was actually something sharp there, and it turned out to be a bit of metal or something.
Wow.
Yeah, it cut my hand all the way down to nearly my wrist. It was like, oh, why?
Why me? This is
Well, no,
just
no,
bad
not that.
luck.
It's just like, why would there be something metal here? Who would put something metal?
And you keep thinking like, okay, and the blood will bring sharks.
Oh God, no! I've never been frightened of sharks. I've had weird dreams when I've been attacked by a shark, but I've never actually been scared of a shark. It's weird.
So Jeffrey is online. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Okay, I just want to read. No, not yet. You told us your cliff. Okay. When you dove, this is Howard. When you dove into the river after you dog or something.
Oh, the the jumping off the cliff story. That's just the first time I ever jumped off a cliff. I was like 2, 3, something like that. And my dog, I'm sure I told you this, bear off as well. Basically, my dog jumped off of a cliff after a ball or a stick or something, and was completely fine. And he landed in the water, and it was a sea, it wasn't a river. He landed in the water, but like I ran after him and I jumped as well because I wanted to save my dog.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And basically, yeah, that's like I broke my arm and all that stuff because basically the water had receded when I jumped. It was there when my dog jumped, but then it receded away from the bottom of the cliff when I jumped. So basically, not only did I hit rock, but then I got a wave hit me as well.
Oh, you mentioned that before, but you didn't mention the dog. I guess
No,
so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned the dog. That's the. Otherwise, it would just be me jumping off a cliff, and that's. I've never done that in rough water. Rough water. Bad. Yeah. My internet just froze. Did you see that?
No. So you can hear me?
No, I can hear you fine, but
Oh,
my internet froze. I'm watching the playback, which is where I watch the chat on the other computer. It went from me on the screen to your symbol on the screen to my symbol on the screen. So instead of my feed. So what's going on? Tiny fly, go away. Oh, this upload is driving me crazy. The upload's fine, so that's good. Okay, so, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I did mention the dog. Otherwise, like I said, it would just be me jumping off a cliff.
yeah, I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised at all. If my dog jump off a cliff, you feel unconscious, like you do something to save your dog and just ran behind him and jump. You don't think twice.
Well, no, especially since I was like 2 or 3. I swear I was a bit older than that, but every time my mum tells the story, she's always telling me that I was like 2 or something. But I think she just wants to be proud that I was able to swim already when I was like really young.
I guess you can do it now if you do have a dog.
Well, no, now I know not to jump off the cliff after my dog because my dog is probably going to land in the water fine and, can swim. I think that was because I don't remember it at all anymore.
Yeah.
But I do remember the motivation behind it. It was the fact that I didn't know if my dog could swim. So I wanted to go into the water and save my dog, because I could swim. But dogs can swim. But all dogs can swim, pretty much.
All the dogs can swim.
All dogs can swim.
So this is Jeffrey. Hi, Jeffrey. Yay, now I can swoon over your voice, Burbuff. So nice to hear you again. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much. Me too. And this is Howard. Howard says, we have sharks in our waters from time to time. That's one of my fears, being in the water with sharks. I can't blame you, Howard. Just thinking about it will just make me crazy. My friend was actually telling me about one of the surf competition that went on over here, and there were a bunch of great whites. Oh my God, in the water.
Yeah, he lives in Hawaii, so he's gonna get great whites and I think
Yeah,
bull sharks and stuff. I think as well.
yeah, they're like the pets in Australia and Hawaii. Oh, this is white shark. Oh my God, let's pet him. Man, it's crazy there.
Well, I was reading something about basically great white sharks and most sharks actually absolutely hate the taste of humans, and they really don't want to eat humans and stuff because we taste fatty and bony to them. You know, not enough fat to bone ratio or something. I don't know. So basically, it's all kind of like they're just curious. Whenever they bite somebody, they never actually attack people, but they freaking attack people.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, their curiosity may be curiosity to them, but it's an attack to people.
Oh, just a curious white shark.
Yeah, I wonder what this mammal thing's leg tastes like. Oh, it kicked me. Oh, well. At least I got a leg.
So, Jeffrey, again, I'm glad you're home now and can breastfeed. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, I need it. We all need it. Howard, it's good to hear a second voice. Yeah, yeah, sometimes you got this feeling that you need like a third party. But
Well,
Tubbs is the entire story.
I've always wanted like I've always wanted my channels to be like a more than just me channel, you know. So it's always
Oh,
nice to have company.
yeah, of course. And it's cool to talk instead of typing. Yeah, I'm selfish. This is Howard said I have to run in a few. It's okay, Howard. All right, guys, I gotta go. Nice hanging out. Hugs and love, guys.
Wait a sec,
Take
Howard.
care,
Did you
Howard.
want to? Wait a sec, Howard. Did you want a belly flash before you go? I might as well do it anyway because Jeff would go nuts. Ow. Oops, excuse me. I had a lot of pizza, so it's actually nice and it's a happy tummy tonight. But I don't know if you can tell, it's actually quite firm.
Ta-da.
But there you go. There you go, Howard. Have a good night, evening, day. I don't know what it is in Hawaii at the moment. Ugh. Ouch. My stupid chair. I think I broke my stupid new chair again. I've damaged one of the wheels or something because it doesn't want to go forward. It just wants to go side to side.
Oh,
Ugh. Fat guy problems. Yeah, there we go. But bye, Howard.
take care, Howard.
And I always look at the viewer count just to make sure that they go away. That sounds wrong. Not to make sure they go away. Just to check that they have left, Wow, 45%.
45% what?
The video for tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Oh, by the way, you're just waiting for somebody? Because the title is just a minute.
Oh no, I'm just waiting for these uploads to happen to finish already.
Still waiting. Oh.
But no, my partner's actually he's out to dinner tonight to some friends. Like, he got back last night, and basically he went away again to dinner with friends, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I would have gone with him, but I just hate being the I was really tired because I didn't get to sleep much last night, so I just wanted to not fall asleep at their place and not be cranky and tired all the time when I was over there. So
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you just want to be home and just relaxing. It's priceless.
yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if I said this yet or not, but the bit of sad news that I was going to say that is potentially sad is that I'm probably going to be away for about 4 weeks instead of just 3 weeks, because my partner has like announced that he's not bringing me back home until like he's finished his work with when he's at his mum's house, my mother-in-law's place. So I might not be able to upload something for a whole month, and that sucks for me, but whatever.
Oh, so you'll be away for like 3 weeks?
For 4 weeks.
4 weeks? Oh, entire month.
Well, it was going to be, it was just going to be like, I was going to finish out this week, and we leave on Wednesday to go to my mother-in-law's, so that we can go from my mother-in-law's to my parents' house, to my parents' house, and then we're going to spend 2 weeks there, while my partner has a holiday and I visit my parents and stuff. But it turns out that basically on Monday we're leaving here to go to my mother-in-law's, and then we're staying there for the rest of the week until we go to my parents' house on Thursday, and then on my birthday we'll all be there together, you know. And then 2 weeks we're going to stay there for 2 weeks, and then we're going to come back. We'll come back to my mother-in-law's house and stay there for the rest of the week until the weekend, and then I'll be back here. So that's 4 weeks, which I'm not happy about because it was kind of just sprung on me last night, and I was like, oh, I better get everything sorted then, because I have I booked 2 weeks off from work.
Oh.
So I've been like, shit, you know, trying to tell everybody that basically that I'm going to be away for more than 2 weeks and stuff. But it's a bank holiday in the UK here, which means that everybody in the office at work or is not checking their work email and stuff. So I don't know how to.
It's bank holiday?
Yes, bank holiday. It's basically a long weekend for most businesses in the UK. We have these things called bank holidays. Normally, they're normally around about like you know, like Easter time, and
Oh, I see.
you know, it's the national religious holidays and stuff, or the Queen's birthday or something like that.
So they are in their offices, but they can't check their emails and.
Well, no, they've got time. You know, the charity's taking a break.
Oh.
They take a break on the bank holidays, like everybody does, including me. Like, I didn't do any work today. I basically was just playing on the computer and doing some gardening. So.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it's annoying because I'm leaving here on Monday. Yeah. So, and Monday is a bank holiday.
So it's not a holiday for you.
Well, no, I mean, it means that I can't actually get in contact with anybody I sent lots of emails saying, you know, explaining the situation. And because it's a charity that I work for, it's a hell of a lot more lax when it comes to, you know, managers and stuff like that. So it shouldn't be a problem, but essentially if I was like working full time and getting paid full money and stuff like that, then my manager would be up my arse basically telling me that I absolutely cannot go for an extra week's holiday.
Yeah. I know.
But yeah, so I've been frantically trying to figure out a way to contact one of my superiors in the charity organisation to tell them that basically I will be away for an extra week and stuff, and also so that I can rearrange appointments and blah.
So it's not it's a charity, but it's not an obligatory thingy to do, right?
Well, because I work for them, so I'm, you know, I am obligated to. I just don't get paid a lot of money because it's a charity. I get basically paid just to live off of, and maybe a little bit of an extra bonus every now and again. You know,
I see.
I basically get paid the equivalent of what I would be paid if it was. Do you know what the dole is?
Dollars?
The dole. In the UK, it's called the dole. It's you know, they pay you a certain amount to live off of in the UK if you have no job. If you have no job, you get paid like a little bit of money to like buy food and stuff so that you don't starve and die. You know.
Oh, I see. It's like minimum wage. It's like minimum wage.
But it's actually slightly less than that because it's, you know, it has to be an incentive for you to actually go and actually get an actual job. But a lot of people actually live off of it because there are sometimes no actual jobs. Sometimes. But yeah, it's just a poverty payment. Or I'm trying to think of the equivalent in the US, which might make more sense. You know. It's really, really annoying. Anybody in the chat help me?
So you want to equivalent to USD?
The USD? No, I want to know what they call it in the US. In the UK, it's called.
Oh, okay.
It's called the dole, but in the US, it's called. I tried to trick my brain into telling me.
So Jeff, I think Jeff can help.
Oh, come on. It's like they get food stamps and stuff in the US.
Yeah, it's just for the food and pocket money, I think, and just
you know the kind of concept that I'm talking about. But
yes, I know the concept, dude.
Yeah, well, I've worked for this charity organisation for most of my life, most of my working life, and the way that they pay you, basically, they pay you. You know, if you work for over a year, they basically pay you just over that dole payment, just over the amount that you would get from the dole payment, and so that you would be incentivized to work for them,
Yeah,
and not be just not doing anything, I guess. But no, they also give you bonuses and stuff like that. But no, that dole payment is basically what I live off of, and the reason why I can't afford nice things. So, so yeah.
Oh, by the way, yesterday I got this like 10 to 15 minutes to watch the live stream, the playback, I think. And I really respect your ideas about the dreams and your own business, and to obtain your own business, and to it was amazing, dude. It's each person got the chance to dream. Each person got the chance to obtain his own business, and I think you mentioned something to do with your own restaurant.
Oh no, actually, oh, my dream job. Somebody was asking me. Well, somebody was telling me because it's MBest. If you don't know who that is, random guy that comes on here every now and again called MBest.
Yeah, I remember the name exactly.
Super crazy conspiracy theory guy is what I like to think of him as, because he was talking about like flat Earth and the moon landing being like real, and dinosaurs and paleontology being fake, and but no, sometimes it's entertaining. But no, he was basically he was basically accusing me of not having a job or something. And
Yes, I noticed that.
yeah, sometimes he's a jerk. Sometimes he's a really, really big prick.
And he was playing the devil advocate as to act like one.
That's what he says. But sometimes I just feel like he comes on just so that he can make fun of the fat guy or something. I don't know. But I can ignore him, so it doesn't really bother me that much.
Yes.
Apart from that one time when he completely ruined a Game of Thrones episode for me, so awesome. But no, he was talking about basically it started a conversation in the chat where a couple of people were asking me what my dream job was, or they were talking about their dream jobs, and like I've kind of got like two dream jobs that I'd like to have. In an ideal world, I'd like to have these ones together somehow, you know?
Yeah.
And one of them is a cigar lounge, like a really nice cigar lounge.
Yes, you mentioned that.
And it would be kind of like a man's bar kind of cigar lounge kind of thing. And yeah, it's an idea that me and a buddy in the US, actually two buddies in the US, really want to start, but we've all got this dream and we all want it to come together, but we haven't got the money to do it yet. And like if one of us wins the lottery, it's gonna happen. But no, that would be awesome. That would just be awesome to basically hang around in a man's spa all day, basically just talking with friends and stuff.
Yes, of course. And to shift from each table to another and just to share the food and you'll be the chef, I guess.
We're not going to have a restaurant. We've decided that we're definitely, because we've talked about this for like freaking ages. We've decided that we're not really going to have like it's not going to be like a steakhouse cigar lounge like they have in one of the states in the US. I think it's Washington that I went to that one. That was an awesome place. It was a steakhouse and a cigar lounge
together
with whiskey. Amazing. But yeah, yeah, we decided that we're not going to have food in a place because it would detract away from all of the man spa stuff. You know, like the hot tubs and massage parlors and tables and stuff like that. It's not going to be a sex place, guys. I'm not running a brothel or anything like that. Although that would be awesome. We're not going to do that. We might have a back room somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to try to set it up so that it's really close to a buffet.
Let's go from the back door.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. We're going to try to set it up so that it's really close to a buffet, and that's kind of like one of my personal choices, though, because like I'm a pig. So.
Dude, good luck. You don't know what will happen in the future, and I got one thing to say. Do you know the concept, Tubbs, of in 20s you're learning?
Yeah, you told me about this before, but basically, yes. Like your 20s are for working and your 30s are for
30s is earning and 40s is burning. So just keep it in. I can't imagine like 40s is burning. It's like maybe like 50s, but it goes with a rhythm. But good luck. You can do so many things in life, dude.
Well, the problem is that basically I'm going to be 30 in just a few days' time, and
so I'm not earning.
Yeah, but I'm not earning anything. It's sad.
You don't know. You don't know.
But yeah, the second dream job is a cruise ship holiday reviewer.
Cruise ship holiday reviewer, like you rent. It's like an advisor for people who wants to go with a cruise ship.
Yeah, because I like boats, I like the water, and I like food, and basically that's what all of the cruises that I've heard people keep talking about have all been about. So yeah, Jeffrey, Jeffrey's actually volunteered himself, probably unintentionally, to basically be my wingman on this whole weird
Oh,
adventure.
really? One of my very best friends, he's like captain for like a huge one of those. Like it's like the huge of Titanic. And he's like a captain, but I see him like once a year.
It's just that's a really up there dream job though. That's the thing, you know. Um, and if I ever do become like one of the owners of a cigar lounge and stuff like that, which would be awesome in itself, um, then like it could be my second job or something. I really hate downtime,
You
and
will
I
be
imagine
busy.
that once the cigar lounge gets running, then basically I will have a lot of downtime because it will practically run itself.
Yeah.
um, and I would be able to have like holidays and stuff, but I'd like to be able to write about the holidays or do something about the holidays and go on a lot of holidays. And one of the ways that I can do that is by basically going on a cruise liner. And basically, it's one of the lucky bastard jobs that only a few celebrities have ever done that I would love to do.
Oh,
Basically,
to guest those celebrities on the boat.
hmm.
Oh,
Well, no, that's the thing. I've seen like a cruise. There's been like shows on TV where basically like they do cruise liner reviews, and it's always been this kind of like semi rundown celebrity that's always done them, you know. So, um, but no, I saw one. I saw one like 5 years ago, and I was like, "Oh, those lucky bastards! How do they get that job?" Because that's something that I would love, because I would get to eat and swim and just enjoy the boat, you know. And that's the things that I'm all about.
so what's the problem of applying for those companies? Seriously, I just want to know.
Well,
What
the,
if you
the
can
thing,
just put your CV on those on their website and like to apply for it?
well, I imagine it's something like it's very much like the hotel, the mystery hotel people that basically go and review hotels or test hotel rooms out and stuff like that. And what they generally need for you to do is basically you have to have like a background in journalism or
Oh,
something.
I see.
Um, but apart from that, it's like a lot of websites these days, especially online and on websites, have basically said that if you leave a good review or be a hotel tester, then they've got the public to do it by basically saying we'll give you a discount rate on your room if you are a hotel tester. Like
Oh,
TripAdvisor does that at the moment as well.
okay. Can we? Do you want to go to the chat? Just read something, cause
Yeah, because I have been neglecting it. So I dudes, guys, by Howard and all that. Jeffrey says, Tubbs, you know me too well. I never get enough of your sexy belly. Thank you, dude. I sent Jeffrey a few pictures via email just today, actually. Just for fun, nothing dirty, just saying. Jeffrey says, that is quite a surprise that you will be away longer, Tubbs. That's cool. I hadn't heard of the bank holiday. Yeah, in the States, I think they have something different. They
yeah.
have they have like Columbus Day and like Labor Day and uh, Memorial Day and stuff like that. But we just call them bank holidays, and then there's usually something like a word in front of the bank holiday, like which just means that it's a long weekend, like Queen's Holiday, Bank Holiday, or Easter Bank Holiday, stuff like that. So it's not an uncommon thing in
Yeah,
a
in the
lot of,
world, yes.
yeah. Um, welfare subsidy.
Yes, yes, maybe. I don't know about subsidy, but I heard about welfare. So I just want to go to the welfare. I don't know. people from the States mention welfare so many times.
Yeah, they get a welfare check. That's what I was trying to think of. In the UK, we get dole payments, or it's just called the dole. But in the States, they get a weekly welfare check or something. That's what it is. That's what I was trying to think of. Welfare check, welfare payment. That's it. That was driving me crazy. I couldn't think of that word. Just welfare. But yeah, I don't get a welfare payment or welfare check, by the way. Because I get the charity pays me, basically, my welfare payment. A cigar lounge would be awesome. I know.
Yeah.
Someday. Guys, I'm so enjoying this chat because I have my favorite guys here, Tubbs and Bearbuff. Oh,
Thanks,
Jeffrey, just if you get Google Hangouts, I know it's hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard. Oh, like really hard. I'm trying to be sarcastic. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working. It's like it's so like hard. I can't think of any other word besides difficult. That's it. It's so difficult. I know, Jeff. Honestly.
So, Jeff, you don't like social medias, and I'm just asking. You don't have like Google Hangout. You don't have Facebook or anything like this. I'm really asking.
It might take him a while because
I know.
He's often delayed. But
to tell you the truth, Tubbs, one of my very best friend is like the very best friend. He got this. He was now he's traveling. He was the deputy GM for one of the hugest hotels, and once he told me, "Oh, let's go to the cigar bar." I went there. I went in, and all the people there like millionaires, and the age was, trust me, it's above 60. So I don't like cigar bars big time, but it's a cool place. You're gonna kill me, I know.
Well, it's not that. It's not that. It's the age range differs between which country you go to. Like
yeah, I know.
UK,
Yes, I know. I guessed.
Yeah, I did notice that in I was in Europe. I think it was. I did I did a bus holiday in Europe, and basically just around Northern Europe mostly, and it was Amsterdam or something like that. But basically, they had a nice cigar lounge and stuff like that. They didn't actually call it. It's a cigar and pipe lounge, so it was actually like an everything lounge, and they had like a hookah stall outside. But the inside was full of old men, and they all had cigars, and at the bar inside, just like by the window, there was like a mixed amount of mixed ages, and they were cigar and pipes. And outside, it seemed to be all the 20-somethings were on the hookah pipes, and it was like it's just a weird separation. But yeah, you get places like in America, the cigar culture is very much like the craft beer culture, and there's a huge range of people. Like it's crazy. It depends what state you're in, but like when I went to Nevada and when I went to Seattle, it did seem to be a big mix of people. And when I was in Seattle, in the cigar bar / steakhouse, they were all bears, all of them.
Wow.
All of them were round, bearded, flannel-wearing men.
Damn.
Yeah, it was freaking heaven, because like I was eating steak and I was watching, I was doing people watching, and
it's like it's like Disneyland.
And afterwards, I got in this super overstuffed chair, like this really fat guy sat in earlier, and I just sank right down into it, had my pipe, and I was just watching this bear couple, and I swear they were either they were really good friends, or I was watching a guy's boner basically, happen in his pants.
Wow.
From across the room while he was talking to his friend. And yeah, it was weird but hot and strange at the same time.
Yeah, I know, with all the pipes and the smoke and the...
Well, no, it was just because it was these two men, and I can lip read, so it was kind of like they were really good friends.
Yeah, I want to be here for the rest of my life.
Well, it was a kind of heaven, but at the same time, like it was slightly too. The only problem I had with the place was that it was slightly warm because they always have like the AC on, and it was Seattle, so Seattle's quite cold all the time. So like, every building has like AC, but it's always the heater slash AC combination.
Yeah.
So it's always blowing warm air everywhere. So it was kind of it got uncomfortable after a while, but it was just nice to just relax and just people watch. But like I said, in different countries, it's different. It's just a different culture.
This totally makes sense. Yes.
Like in Italy, apparently, Italy, I got a good friend there that's always wanted me to come. But he says that basically, like he lives over a tobacconist, which is also a cigar lounge. Kind of, it's got a seating area inside, but it's not really a cigar lounge. But no, he says that all the time. All of the young men basically are outside, and all of the older men are basically inside. So it's different cultures and different places. Like it's like the alcohol thing again. But I know what you mean.
Yep.
Did you enjoy it anyway?
Which one?
Did you enjoy the cigar bar?
Not very much, cause I like pubs more than I like just sit on the bar and have a couple of beers and just take a quiet day. But it was luxurious. I don't like to go. I like to go to luxurious hotels. I don't like to go to luxurious restaurants.
You like to go to luxurious hotels, but you don't go to luxurious restaurants.
Yes.
I think I know what you mean. I think I can see why as well. You get pampered at one, and at the other one, you just it's only for the serving of food, and why would you need to be that pampered?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like pubs. That's it. I like just quiet, cozy pubs and wooden pubs. You know, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, like the typical English pub kind of place.
Yes, exactly.
It's all stone and wood, and well, that's a bit different in the UK though, because like you've got these commercial pubs as well now, and like gastro pubs and stuff like that.
Which is different, and it's modern.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like it's just mixed so much in the UK. Like you get the traditional like really old kind of cramped but cozy pubs where like everybody's friendly and it's mainly just alcohol and stuff. There's an occasional dog laying in front of a fire somewhere inside.
Yeah.
Like, and then you've got like the really busy kind of the busy like loud pubs with the super loud music, and like part of it is has been an old pub, but most of it is now glass and hard tall tables and chairs and yeah, I know what you mean.
Yes.
It's a bit. It's like you get all sorts in London and in Manchester, but I've noticed that in the countryside, most of the just quiet pubs are in the countryside and they're really nice. So.
Yeah, I like it. I like those battles, the big one, and once I drank from them like beer, it tastes different and it's good.
Beer barrels? What, you mean like the old wooden kegs?
Yes, the big one.
Huh. I I don't know any place besides like Germany that actually has wooden kegs anymore of ale and beer. You know,
They do. They do.
well, in the UK.
No, in Germany. Once I went to this pub. I was like, I don't know, like 23, and I went to this pub. Probably it was either in Leipzig or Dusseldorf.
Hmm.
And this pub, outside, there's like, it's like Oktoberfest, but a small one. So I went there and they put all the barrels outside and they had this black beer and everybody was drinking from them. And I tried and I was like 22 and everybody was looking at me and they thought like I'm like 30 something. So I drank, but it was okay.
Well, the wood like flavors it or something. I don't know.
Yes, yes, exactly, exactly.
I know it's like that with whiskey. So they put a stone in it, and then they age it in barrels, and it's the wood and the actual granite and the stone basically like it adds flavor to whiskey and stuff.
And it will cause the color.
Mm.
Yes, it depends on the type of wood and it's too complicated. It's like so many things in it.
Well, you know, they've got whole distilleries and people that study this stuff and all that stuff. So it makes sense.
And it's a good business though.
It is. So I'm just noticing Jeffrey's written
Yes,
written
yes.
written stuff in the chat. Um, I'm really not into it, but hopefully going to get better about it. You had me laughing, Tubbs, about it being hard. It's so difficult and so hard. Actually, Jeffrey, you have a Gmail account and you are on YouTube with this username. I'm wondering, actually, is it possible? It depends where you are, Jeff. If you're able to actually speak and join in and stuff, I guess. So we can have a try if you want, if you're game. I'll just wait for him to reply to that. But yeah, I'm not really into it. So I think that means he's talking to you about the social media
Yeah,
question.
yes, the social media, yes. That's
Okay.
okay, Jeff. It's okay.
Well, some people just don't want to be on social media. Like for me, recently, I've gotten off of Facebook because most of the time on Facebook, I just get randomly asked by people to send dick pics and stuff, and that's like,
Like hi, how are you for like 5 minutes and then can you send me the picture of your dick? Like seriously?
it's like that's not what Facebook's for.
Yeah.
I think that's why I've turned off of it because it used to be just a thing to for me to keep in contact with friends that I've met in college and all that stuff, and meet new friends and add them to Facebook so they can see my pictures and stuff. And now it's just whenever somebody adds me on Facebook, I have to wonder whether they're adding me because they know me or because they want to see my dick, and it's just
Yeah, I know. I know.
plus, I've been off of Facebook just recently because when my channel was being under attack by those arsehole people, they basically found my Facebook and were just trying to find lots of information on me and basically tell my family all about my freaking YouTube channel and all that stuff. And, so,
Yeah, I know.
so I've been avoiding that. Plus the whole Game of Thrones thing. So. I still am on Facebook, but I basically only to just barely maintain the fan pages, the two fan pages, the art tubs and the tank tubs pages.
Yes.
Plus, I run a semi-secret group called the Pigpen on Facebook, and I need to make sure that that's okay.
This is sad when you got so many haters and it's just sad. Like Like I got my own life. I want to share so many things. Like maybe they're jealous. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really have that many haters, but it's just that like it's something. It's just random. It's just a random, just randomly being attacked from somebody that you don't know, that doesn't know
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
You know, just because they don't like the look of something that you put online, and it's like, eh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is sad.
I just don't understand why sometimes they're just so relentless that they want to take you down for not any particular real good reason.
Yes.
You know?
And Google, YouTube will agree. I don't know. This is so stupid. Just it's not logic.
Oh yeah, even though I'm following the terms and conditions, basically YouTube will agree that basically this video has to be age restricted
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And you know, sometimes I will agree. Like I said in my last video, sometimes I get it. You know, like for like some of the human balloon videos and stuff like that, especially the release videos and stuff like that. That it's a very niche kind of mini fetish thing, and it's an actual fetish thing. So I get it.
Yeah.
I get why they would age restrict those. But you know, everything else it's not really that. It's nothing. You know, I'm trying to think
I
of the most
understand.
perverted thing I've done on YouTube, and I can't think of anything worse than the human balloon videos. And even then, it's not even that big of a deal. So, but no, people
I understand.
people will come at you for anything that you do online. So,
Yeah.
but, oh, speaking of 78%, it's almost up. That's good. Wait a minute. See how fast this was? Like before, it was stuck on 40%, and it just wasn't moving. It was like saying, "You've got 31 minutes remaining," but no. Oh, wow! Steak, cigars, and bears. What a treat! Damn, that's cool. Yeah, it was also Jeffrey. I don't think I can since I'm on my phone. Thanks, LiveTUBBS, for understanding. Okay.
Of course, Jeff. We understand, dude.
Yeah. But like, but yeah, Jeff, if you actually want to try it, try joining us, then, you know, in the future, then just let me know. You know, if you're in front of your computer and you've got your microphone set up, or even if you're just alone with your phone, I think you can still do Hangouts that way. But we can have we can experiment later. So I totally get it. To me, that's not a good way to get to know someone at all. Hello, how are you? Send me a dick picture. People are so ridiculous. Yeah, I know.
Jeff, by the way, you should be a millionaire, man. Why? Because do you know Griffin family? Like Griffin is the most popular brand of iPhone accessories in the world. And I was planning to tell you this, and I guess you know about Griffin accessories. It's like number one brand accessories for iPhone, and I think for Apple in general.
What, me?
Not for you.
I haven't heard of. I might have done.
Google it, dude. It's amazing.
Well, I don't know. I don't really buy many Apple accessories and stuff.
Okay, I guess what my iPad cover now, it's Griffin. Here you go, Griffin. No, it's Spec. It's Spec. But Griffin is the best. It's number one. It's a good quality.
This thing is not Griffin, but this is the waterproof case for the iPhone 7.
Okay, so Google Griffin Spec.
This thing comes with a pound shop, so not that. No, I believe you, dude. I do. I just like I said, I don't really buy much Apple stuff, you know, Apple accessories and stuff, because basically they're usually expensive, and
Yeah.
if I go to the pound shop, I can usually get them for, you know, if I need new earphones, then I go to the pound shop and they're just as good as the Apple ones. If I need a new cable, I go there for cables all the time. You know, like pound shops and like 99-cent stores in America. If you
Yeah,
go
they're
there,
good.
yeah, and I got this thing, and it's exactly identical to an iPhone cable, and it's like it's the same kind of rubbery plastic and everything. But yeah, I got like 3 of these, and they're £1 each, so that's good.
So I think when you go to Apple and you buy those official accessories, it will cost you per each, I think like 20 quid. And if you go to like Chinese thingies, and it will cost for like £4 or something. So
Yeah,
this is the difference.
yeah, like these are the earphones, the old ones.
Oh,
They're not the Apple Pod ones, the wireless ones.
yes.
But no, these were £25 in the store.
Yeah, I know.
At the pound shop, they're pound. You know, they come in a little bit more of a crappy plasticky case, but it's the same thing, just without the Apple logo on the back. You
Yeah.
know? It's like, why? It's crazy. But yeah, I basically, whenever I get a new device, I basically, like a new phone or something, I basically will shell out the big bucks for a new phone case, and preferably something that's waterproof and stuff, like this thing. But that's because basically, you know, phones only are supposed to last 2 years. You normally get the 2-year contract, and then that's it. So it's basically going to last all of its life, and this thing's lasted all of its life, plus now I'm using the new phone, got the new case, and it's not an Apple, it's a Pixel. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And when you read Apple, you know, sometimes I laugh because when you read Apple, like you get this new iPhone and it's like iPhone assembled in China. Like you can put made in China, dudes. No, it's assembled in China.
Well, it's probably because the parts actually come from like somewhere even cheaper,
Yeah,
like
cheap labor.
well, yeah, it's made cheaply in India from from high-end stuff. I
Yeah,
will give it to Apple stuff. Apple's made of really good materials, but the thing is
yeah,
that
I know.
they come from India, and then they're, you know, for cheap, and then they're assembled in China for extra cheap, and then they're sold in America for super bucks. So
Super bucks. Yeah, and everybody's the head says everybody is happy and dandy.
exactly. Oh, Jeffrey says, no, I didn't know about that. Wow, I need to see if I can receive my cut then. Heads up, Pepper.
Jeff, just Google it, dude. Just put Griffin and like boom. Griffin Apple accessories. That's it.
The problem is that basically there's a bunch of last names that are really, they're really prolific. You know, basically there's a bunch of old families that do a lot of fucking. You know, so.
And
You know,
also,
like my family name is O'Sullivan,
yes,
and essentially it's like it's crazy because like in Ireland there's an actual O'Sullivan reunion, and like freaking millions of people show up.
yeah, I know. Like, and when I heard and read like Sullivan, I can imagine like you're one of the characters of Game of Thrones, like Cersei Sullivan. Like you can just it just
Oh,
the rhythm with the name, it's like huge.
technically, my family name should be Snow. If I was on Game of Thrones, it should be Snow.
Snow,
Um,
really?
yeah, because in Irish culture, the in the old Irish culture, basically, if you had a bastard child, then they would have an O put in front of their name.
What? Come again?
If you had a bastard child, then when you named that child, you had to put not the family name, but in fact you had to put the O in front of their family name. So
Really?
my family name is Sullivan, but
Oh.
at some stage, one of my
Oh.
ancestors was a bastard because I'm actually an O'Sullivan. It actually got changed when we moved to the UK because basically it's just really hard to write that or something. I don't know. You have to ask my dad why we changed it when we came to the UK. Also, my actual first name got changed from Sean to John anyway when we came to the UK. So it's this whole big thing. It's all very complicated.
Yeah.
But no, that's an old Irish tradition anyway. That's why you get the O's in front of people's names because like somewhere in their family line, they've had they're the product of a bastard. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter though because it became so prolific and so much of it was watered down anyway to the point where nearly all of the names in Ireland had an O in front of them. So, in fact, Griffin's an Irish name as well.
Hey. Sorry, my dog just kept barking and like a dog in the street. Sorry, just a minute.
You have a dog.
Yes.
Oh.
He gone crazy, man. Sorry. Seriously sorry, dude.
Why are you
I'm
so?
with you now. Because
okay.
I was.
I'm trying to read, but it's just that like
Yeah.
I was sitting back too far away, and so I couldn't read it. And then that's up, and I can't read it either because I'm long-sighted, and all of a sudden it was all blurry, and I was like, shit. So I'm trying to figure out exactly which. Right here is when I can see clearly. But Jeffrey says, if I am able to receive my millions, I'll hook you up there above. And Tubbs. Oh, thanks, Jeff.
Thanks Jeff. And there's the other one is the one before. It's like, no, I didn't know about that. Well, I need to see if I can. No, we read this one. Also, you can sue Family Guy, dude. Jeffrey.
Wasn't Peter's dad called Jeffrey? Wasn't he a Jeff? I can't remember. I don't remember names.
In Family Guy?
Yeah.
It's the Griffin family. Peter Griffin.
Yeah, no, but Grandpa Griffin, not the biological one. The other one was called Jeffrey Griffin or something.
Jeffrey also? Dude, you will be a millionaire. Jeffrey, come on. You can sue. You used my name.
I was going to say, I don't actually... No, I do know your name, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just saying. I do know your name.
You know my name?
I think so. I think it was on something somewhere.
Yeah.
I think it was on like Grom or something, and then you've got your name in brackets or something. I don't know. It was something like that. Ooh. What kind of dog do you have?
It's an English Terrier. It's a Yorkie. It's a Yorkshire mix.
Hmm. I'm thinking about getting a beagle or something. A beagle dog, you know?
Yeah.
Because we've got a tiny house, so we can't have a big dog. My friend Daz actually is trying to get rid of his. He keeps trying to give me one of his little Scottish terriers, because basically the boy, they've got two, and like the boy is always stuck to me, like for attention, because I stroke him with my foot when he's on the floor. He loves that.
Yeah.
But no, he keeps trying to give him to me because he's just like he's just constantly stuck to me. So, I love dogs so much. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet because I was just trying to think of. Shut up. Tiny fly. Yeah, I was trying to think of how long it's been since I checked the upload, and it's got 10 minutes. Apparently, it's 90% done, and it's 89% done on the actual page, and 90% done. 90% uploaded, processing as well as being uploaded. So awesome. So once that one's done, that's the Blow to Pop balloon video. Bob, did I ask you last time, are you a Luna, or do you like the Luna stuff, the balloon stuff?
No, I don't like it.
You don't like it? Or straight up hate, or just don't like it? Jeffrey says, "Oh, what a nice dog," and he also says, "Tubbs, I'm so glad you mentioned the pictures you sent me. Oh my God, they are so cute. Thanks again for them." That's okay. That's okay, Jeff. I sent him some pictures because basically yesterday, if you saw the playback, then you know I showed a bunch of pictures that were just on my server, and a bunch of my pictures of that somebody was talking to me about, that they found somewhere on the internet, of when I accidentally shaved all of my facial hair off.
Yeah.
Because I look weird and creepy. It's just not good. Not good. But no, Jeffrey really liked them, so I sent them to him.
Mm.
Are you okay, dude?
I'm okay. I'm okay. But I should go because it's getting late.
It's early now here. But no, I totally understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Go with life.
So take care for all, and catch you later, I hope.
Okay, one flick. But I was trying to get myself up because the stupid chair is not behaving. Okay. Belly flash.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I know you like to see Robert.
Yeah, this is Robert.
Somebody actually said that they got a still from one of my videos and said that, like, oh my God, it's Robert Baratheon.
Yeah. So take care for all, and catch you later.
Okay. Seriously,
Okay.
are you okay, dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna go now, I guess. I'm okay.
Okay.
So take care for now. Bye.
Right. I hope he's okay. Shut up, computer. Okay, I don't know why. I feel I just got like hit by this wave of empathy. Like, babe, if you want to talk to me about anything, then you're always welcome, dude. I don't know. Sorry about that. Just was it something I said? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Well, I hope he's okay. I guess I'll see him some other time. It is a bit late. It's a bit late. I don't know what time zone he's in, so I totally understand, dude. It's in the processing stage, so it should be up any second. Well, not any second, but within the next 5-10 minutes. 95% uploaded, about 5 minutes remaining on the alternate screen, and on the main screen it says 89%, about 12%, 12 minutes remaining. Uh-oh, this not look good. Something's weird. Something weird's going on. Jeff says, have a nice evening, Bev. Hugs and snuggles to you. Jeff says, you sound tired, Bev. Yeah. Me too, Tubbs. He sounded tired. Yeah. I'm hoping it is just tired and nothing serious. Well, it looks like it's just you and me, Jeff, which is fine. I was going to go anyway in a few minutes because I'm feeling really hot and I need to pee. So I don't need to be super bad right now, but I'm getting there, you know. So yeah. Anything you want to talk about, Jeff, while we're waiting? It's always exciting whenever it's about to happen, you know, whenever it's about to upload fully. I always get just the anticipation of putting a new video up. I really hope it wasn't anything I said. I'm trying not to dwell, but I just like, I don't know. Was it the lunar stuff? You know, was it the balloon stuff? I don't know. I'm trying not to think about it too much because I could hurt my head. Yeah. We did go quiet for a little while. I think that something. I can't imagine what happened. I know I went quiet because I was just like relaxing because like I said, I needed to be then, so I was just trying to chill, trying to just relax, just trying to be, just trying to not think about it, trying to think about something else. So yeah. By all means, go pee. I don't need to. I'm not desperate for the toilet. Plus, once I do start to pee, then it's going to be. I'm going to be up and down for a good like hour and a half. So I'm trying to delay that as much as possible. Just for now. It's only because that's just something that happens with alcohol, you know. Beer especially makes you want to pee like a lot of water and stuff out. Let's check on this upload. Processing. It says processing. On the main page it says that processing is at 0%. However, it says that processing is at 20% on the other page. And it's not giving me a time, and it's not giving me anything else. So I hope it just goes on and does it already. Jeffrey Griffin says, "You're like me, Tubbs. I worry about things like that too, but I hope he's alright." I do hope he's alright. I just hope it wasn't anything that I said or did, because I would feel like shit. Oh, it says I've only got one viewer, which is me. Are you still here, Jeff? Come in, please. Do you watch something that I keep either misremembering or just forgetting completely? But like I wanted to ask you something, Jeff, and that is that, do you watch Star Trek? Do you watch it? Do you like it? What are your opinions on it? Got 2 viewers again, so I'm guessing that's you, Jeff. Still, that's good. Yawn. It's nearly 1 AM here. It's 1:45 in the morning. So it's a bit, yeah. Sorry, I was about to read out what your next message, Jeff, but basically, yeah, I've already read that. Uploaded. Processing done. Ooh. Come on, give me the option to change the thumbnails, and then I can upload it. I mean, come on, what's the deal? Why are you being shitty, computer? Why? Why? Give me a break, computer. Do it. Do it. There it is. That one. Thumbnail selected. Saving draft. Publishing in 3, 2, 1. Video is now live. It's done. So we got that video done, but now I've got the surprise video, and Jeffrey, you're probably gonna know what this one is already. But this is just to round out Balloon Week, so that I've got it up already for tomorrow, so I don't have to do it tomorrow. I've already uploaded that one. Haven't I uploaded that one? Come on. I am going to have to run away and pee. I am going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it the second I hit this upload button. Complete that one. That one. Go. Yay! And this one is short, so basically it's going to be up there in no time. Or what should we call it? What should I do in the description? Enjoy. I can't see the chat at the moment. Sorry, guys. It will be up. I will see it in a second. I'm just setting all of the things. All of the things. I've got the weirdest song stuck in my head, by the way. I've got a white wedding. I've got that one. That song stuck in my head for some reason. You know, it's a nice day for a white wedding. Okay. Let's see how it's doing. Let's see how it's doing. Rocking. 3 views already. 1 like for the last video that I put up. And the other one is not uploading yet. It just says 0% uploaded. 0% uploaded. This one should take no time at all because, like I said, it's quite short. I'm not a fan of Star Trek. I didn't think you was. That's probably what I was blocking out of my head. Ah. Oh. Jeffrey, I don't imagine that you did say anything. Like, we were reading your comments together, and like, wasn't after you read a comment that basically, yeah. Oh, I wanted to say something to him as well. I wanted to tell him that basically, like, if we were Game of Thrones, if I was a Game of Thrones house, then I probably would be Greyjoy. Probably would be Greyjoy. It's the allegory for Ireland anyway, apparently, anyway. So yeah. I probably would be Ironborn. We don't sew. All that stuff. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Star Trek. Oh, Jeffrey, why? Why must you hurt me? You hurt me so bad. There's nothing wrong with my Batman voice. I am Batman. Jeffrey says, yes, I just got the notification for it, so I'll watch it when the stream is done. I'm so excited. You can watch it now. Go watch it while I'm going to pee. I'm gonna turn the camera off, just briefly, just so that people don't get confused by it all. You know, people don't get confused by everything. So I'll see you after you watch the video. It shouldn't take that long at all, but it should be done. I should be back by the time you've finished watching it. So here we go. And I'm back in the room. So Jeffrey should have watched it by now, and everything should have been fine. And I've got no viewers, so I'm guessing he went and saw it, or he's watching it now. But no, I will know the second he comes back, because the viewer count will go. Click on 1 done. Right, and while it's gone, it's got it's 0%. Seriously, 0%? Are you kidding? So I wanted to add something to it. But on the other thing, it's got 19% uploaded, about 21 minutes remaining. 26% uploaded, about 19%. I like the way it switched. It switched the ratio, you know. So yeah. But yeah, not suitable for all advertisers. Yeah. Whatever, YouTube, whatever you say, that's fine. But free views, really. I've only got 10 more videos to make, and then it will be the 500th video special. I know I'm hyping it up a lot. It's probably not going to be that hyped, so it shouldn't be that. I shouldn't be that. But yeah, it's going to be. I'm planning something big for the 500th video special, and it'll be fun. Hopefully it'll be fun. I've got a bunch of planning to do, essentially, but it's going to be a. I'm planning it both ways, you know. It's going to be both like one long video, like this one, you know, like this week's videos. It's going to be one long video of a lot of the like a lot of the balloons being blown up and stuff, like the balloon game, and then it's going to be a like a couple of individual videos. So hopefully that'll be fun. But it's going to be quite long, and it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be exciting for some people, but probably not that exciting for other people, which is fine. I don't mind. Yeah, some people are going to like it. Some people are going to just think it's okay. So who knows? No, I'm going to wait 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I think I just had a car, so there's probably my partner coming back. So I might run away like right after this next one uploads, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow, probably at normal time. I'm not entirely sure what's happening tomorrow, because I don't know exactly what the plan is for when we're leaving, when we're coming back, all that stuff. So, because I'm going on my holiday, obviously. And if we do end up going Monday, then I will have to pack up the computers and stuff so they can be transported to a safe location, because they will need to be put in the lockup and everything, or put in given to like friends or something, just to look after while I am away. I did consider like bringing one with me, but I'm not entirely sure about that on account of I don't know. I don't want to bring it with me and then like have it be damaged or something. So yeah, it probably would be just put in a safe location in the house, or safe location in the lockup, or safe location at my friend's house. So yeah, Jeffrey, have you watched that video yet? Jesus, it's only like 5-10 minutes long. 10 minutes long at the most. I can't remember exactly. Actually, I can actually check. So Okay, I'm a bit concerned. I'm a bit concerned because I just went onto the upload page and it says uploading 0% still. Okay, but on the other page it says 39% uploaded. And it's telling me that I've got about 10 minutes and then it will be uploaded. So, but yeah, it's 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes, so Jeff should totally be back by now. I'm so mad at you, Jeff. I'm not really. I'm not mad at you at all, dude. Oh, and I've got one more viewer, so well, I've got the only viewer coming back, so is that you, Jeff? In my Batman voice. There's nothing wrong with that voice. And Batman. I guess that's what you meant by Tubbs, you are so funny. You are too funny. So yeah. And Batman. Because Batman, like I have no idea why, but the Christopher Nolan Batman, you know, the I keep thinking Colin Farrell, but it's the other Irish actor. Christian Bale, that's it. But the Christian Bale Batman was always doing the, you know, and Batman, you know, pray to me and all that stuff. He was doing a really, really over the top Batman voice. And so basically there's a lot of people making fun of Batman's voice because he's doing a Batman voice. So it was like, you know, and Batman. It was almost as bad as Sylvester Stallone doing the doing, you know, his speech patterns for Judge Dredd. That's it. Just like, and you know, sometimes, you know, Judge Dredd would do the whole thing where it's like, and it's like he was doing the accent while he was doing like the grungy thing. So, but yeah, just like Christopher Nolan, yeah, but no, Christian Bale was doing Sylvester Stallone's accent as well as doing the grungy thing, the grungy voice, and Batman, because he's got that bleh to him, you know, he's got that. I'm almost sticking my tongue out because that's how much I'm trying to project and trying to slur the to do the Batman voice, the Batman voice. But yeah, it's like, what's with the Batman voice? It's like, there's nothing wrong with my Batman voice. Batman. Oh, Jeffrey's back saying, "Hi Tabs, what an awesome video. Thank you, dude. I love the end clip too." So, what one was that? What was at the end of that one? Jeff, tell me. Tell me, Jeff. What was at the end of that video? Oh, 0% uploaded. Apparently 0% uploaded. Ugh. So the main page might be fucking me over. Could you fuck off, Tiny Fly? It's a fruit fly. I don't know why fruit flies absolutely love beer, but they do. But yeah, it says 53% done, and about 10%. Oh no. Oh no. That's my eye. Go away. Oh no. Oh, has it crashed? Oh god, that would suck. If it crashes, I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving. I'm not having this. Fuck off my beer. Fuck off my beer. Go away. Go away. Oh no. We'll get back to it. So it's 53%. Remember 53%. So let's check this video. So what animation did I put at the end? You see all the jiggle. But yeah. Oh, yes, that's the Walking on Sunshine. That's the big one with the that's the Thomas Cook or first class holidays or something like that. And I repeat the balloon popping at the end. Yeah, okay. Okay, so 53%. Has it changed? Is it broken? Please have changed. 59%. It's not stuck, guys. It's not. It's fine. 63%. It's already gone up like so much. The guy with a belly chilling in a lounge chair, a woman with heels pushing a button like she's wants to inflate his belly. Yeah, that one. It's the first class holiday advert. I've put it. I featured it on my channel a couple of times. But yeah, essentially it's like it's just a good find, and I found for like one of my friends on Groma, I think. He had it in his video. He had it in his profile description that like you know, he's been a fan of big bellies since he saw this advert. And then I asked him basically, if you find that advert anywhere, then let me know and I will do an edit for you or something. So he found the advert. He sent me the link, and I basically found the advert too. And I downloaded it, and I quickly did a quick edit. You know, just a edit of that specific part that he was talking about. And yeah, I saved it into my archive because advertisements are public domain, so that's cool. You know, it's basically an advertisement. It's automatically a public domain because essentially it's for advertising. It's not a piece of art, you know. So, but yeah, I'm glad you liked the video. I like that one too. So yeah. Oh, it's so close to being uploaded. Oh wait, no, did I put that in Tub Shorts? There it is. There we go. Let's put it in there. 63%, 66%. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that, Jeff. I bet you left a comment on it as well, because basically I can tell. Yep, you did. I'm not checking my comments just yet because I do that. I do that when I check my mail and stuff, and I don't want to check my mail and stuff because basically I open up Firefox. This is on Microsoft Edge or something, and yeah, I open up Firefox, and it's got all of my, you know, it automatically opens to all of my email accounts, which is basically 2 of them. I've got like a personal email account, and I've got like the LiveTUBBS email account. And I use another email account as well, but that's kind of private for, you know, things like PayPal and stuff like that. But yeah, I've got those accounts, and also like my banking and like and occasionally like Groma Mail and all that stuff. And I basically open that up, and including a YouTube stats page. And that tells me that's basically open to the comment section of all my videos. And yeah, I check that once a day at least, because I go through all my mail and then I check those. So I'll be doing that after this last one is uploaded, and then I'm gonna go. So yeah, I still have no idea what's going on with the lighting in here, you know. Because that isn't that harsh. I can look right at that. That's not harsh. But it looks so harsh when it's on here. Go away, fly. Get off of my glass. Jeffy says, of course, lol. You know I must leave a comment on how great the video is. Yeah. Stretch. I'm not sleepy tired because I've been drinking. So basically, I'm not sleepy tired. I'm just comfortable tired, you know. I want to lounge somewhere and just relax. How's my pipe doing? Ah, there's nothing left in that lighter. Nope. Son of a bitch. I think it's basically because the pop's gone out, but hello, extra viewer. I see you. I don't actually see you. I just see that the viewer count went up. And do you want to talk about for the, something for the next, like 2 minutes it's going to take to upload the next video? Jeffrey, why don't you like Star Trek? What's wrong with you? Never mind. So I'm just gonna. Because that's driving me nuts. Flash. I now got Flash stuck in my head. Yeah, Flash. Yeah, it's done. Yep, I just got a mouthful of gunk. Ah, gross. Gross, gross. Ugh. No. No. Seriously, I need something to get rid of that taste now. So you never got into Star Trek. So what is it that you just never go into it? You don't like it. Do you like other sci-fi stuff? See, that's just really hard to suck on. Fuck's sake. That's all the pipes. So basically, I am done for that. Anyway, I just need something. Oh, look, a dead fruit fly in my beer. No, you're not dead yet. I can see you moving. Roll onto the side of the glass. Roll onto the side of the glass. I saved the fruit fly. Yep, wipe your wings on my... Yep, he's on my desk now. See, that's why you don't jump into beer. Idiot fly. I'll put that glass back over there. Empty. And I didn't. Well, he's on my desk at the moment, and he's actually found my notepad. So hopefully he can dry himself out and not die. Poor thing. But in other news, processing done. Publish. There we go. So there we go, Jeff. We have all the videos for last week are now done, and it's Sunday, so yeah. I like fruit flies. I do, because they don't do anything. You know, they don't bug me. They're not like the big flies. The fruit flies, they may occasionally get in front of your face, but that's it. They don't bug me at all. They're cute, tiny little flies that usually fly in a little square pattern. You know, they're square flies. They fly in squares. But yeah, so tiny fruit flies, yeah, doesn't bother me. The big flies that basically bother me because they hit you. You know, I hate those. Those ones really do bug me. So yeah. Anyway, now I've got heavy metal stuck in my head. You know, heavy metal. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. It's only got one view somehow. I don't know how that happened. Oh, the thumbnail is almost identical to the fog boom balloon video. I don't know how that happened. That was pure accident. It flew! It flew! I don't know where it flew to. I bet it's going to fly right into the freaking bug zapper. After I saved its life, it's going to fly right into the bug zapper. Or into a spider web or something, you know? Bloody typical. Anyway. Here we go. Jeffrey says a little bit. I don't know what I mean. Yes, you need to get the taste out of your mouth. Oh no, a fly in your beard. Yeah, random hilarities ensuing. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's one of the things that happens to you occasionally when you smoke a pipe. Is that basically there's a bunch of like wood oil and stuff that basically builds up in the stem of the pipe, and if you leave it alone for a while, then it kind of gets absorbed back into the wood or into the actual tobacco to keep it moist and stuff, which is nice. And that's one of the reasons why I set my pipes down and stuff. Also because I'm busy and I usually forget that I've got it in my mouth still, so I have to put it down. But no, it mixes with the saliva and stuff like that, and so when you pull on the pipe, you do occasionally get random gunk, and it tastes awful. So yeah, that's what happened there. But yeah. Gross. But yeah, the fly it's free, and hopefully it didn't fly into the bug zapper or fly into a spider web, because there's so many here. I just saw another spider, so there were so many though. But no, did you guys see any spiders? Did anybody see any spiders behind me? There's one. Yeah, you can see one about here. It doesn't matter. And now the stream is super nice quality again, and everything's fine, even though I'm going. So that's awesome. I'm so glad all the videos are now uploaded. Yeah. Feel free to check out the latest one, and Oh, what's wrong with you? There we go. And I'm looking at my playback. And so what's going on? There we go. I saw that. I don't know if you guys can, you guys know about this, but like, there's also a fly on my keyboard, just a regular sized fly, just here. It doesn't seem to be bothered about being here. But yeah, I was noticing while I was re-entering the stream that basically this fly wasn't going to move. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened. Essentially, what I think was that YouTube has decided to log me out as LiveTUBBS, and because they did that, the stream crashed, but it crashed my computer somehow as well, and therefore I wasn't able to be on the stream. So anybody watching the playback, I'm sorry that you had to go through those minutes without the stream and everything. Honestly, I do apologize, but you stuck with me to the end, so that's good. If you are watching this, thank you, Jeffrey, for sticking around as well. I am glad that you didn't run away as well, so appreciate it, honestly. Yes, he is very happy being on the stream. Yeah, I know, the fly. I have no idea what the hell that's about, but yeah. Weird. But yeah, it just doesn't seem to care, and that's weird for a fly. Normally, if you get near them with your finger, I'm actually almost touching it, and it's not moving. Normally, if you get near flies with your finger, they basically they fly away because they're flies. But no, this thing seems to not give a shit. It's crawling around my keyboard. It was actually on the keyboard properly, and I was typing in my password to get back into my account. Did not give a shit that basically my finger was about to squish it several times because it was on the D. And one of the letters of my password is a D, but I'm not going to go into the rest of it. But it's on the D key, and I was just like, move, because I'm going to squish you. Oh well. Flies are weird. It's behind my phone right now, and if I poke my phone, yeah, it just moved the fly. Maybe it's dying. I don't know. I hope it's not dying. He's going to type and talk to us. Well, it's useless if he's on this keyboard because he needs to be on this keyboard or this keyboard to type anything into the chat. This thing just controls the live stream. So anyway, tomorrow I should be here at normal time, but I'm not saying exactly what that is. Maybe around about 9 o'clock. 8 or 9 o'clock. Probably not 8, but hopefully around about 9 o'clock. At 9 p.m. GMT. Or GMT +1. I found that out the other day, that basically it's not GMT like I've always been thinking it is, Greenwich Mean Time. It's actually GMT +1. So sorry about that in the past, guys, but yeah, GMT +1. It's about 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. So yeah, because Greenwich Mean Time is basically the actual line of the hour of GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, is in Greenwich in London, and yeah, that's the separation of the two time zones, and I happen to be on the +1 side of the time zone, not the 0 time zone. So It doesn't matter though. Basically, I'm just going to say UK time from now on, if that's okay. So UK time, because we were on GMT +1. So stupid, isn't it? So UK time it's going to be about 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. potentially 10 p.m. but I don't know. But yeah, I might be on early on in the day, so just be warned about that. Probably not though, but who knows. Basically because I don't know if I'm going to have to pack up my computers and stuff, like I said before I go on holiday. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with all of that stuff, but yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you especially Bear Buff for joining me on the actual live stream itself. I was super happy to have you on as always, and I'm super happy to have you on again. And I really do hope that you're okay, dude. I'm slightly worried. I don't know why. It's probably nothing. You know, you're probably fine. But yeah. Okay. I'm guessing my partner's back because I just got an intercom call. But yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, Jeffrey, say bye, Tubbs, because I'm gonna run away. But thank you already for commenting. I will read that fairly shortly after I've gone and peed again. I need to now. Say bye, Tubbs. The fly's on the mouse pad. Now it's on my J button. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah. See you tomorrow.